Captain's log number 1. We have just launched from Earth aboard the spaceship J.A.F.F.A to our destination of Mars. It's going to be a 48 million mile trip, and it's going to be a heck of a long one. We're even going to have to go into hypersleep. Due to its orbit time being 687 days, we've had to adjust from a straight line course to a bit of a curved one so we can meet up with the planet. We're going to be arriving on Mars at about midnight on a Mars day, which is worth 25 of our Earth days. With it being 141 million miles from the Sun, it's going to be quite cold. In fact, its lowest temperature that we've ever recorded from Earth is negative 225 degrees Fahrenheit, with its highest being only 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So a nice cool summer day to instant death stepping outside. It's that cold. Its average temperature is about negative 72.5 degrees. Give or take a little bit. There was evidence of volcanoes, as well as water in the form of ice. We were being sent there to investigate if there's any evidence of life trapped in the water, or trapped inside the volcano, if perhaps evidence of the volcano erupting and wiping out life. There was definitely evidence of wind. We have seen dust storms from Earth using satellites. And its atmosphere is completely unlivable for humankind. We need very special spacesuits to survive in both the ice cold as well as its atmosphere. Its atmosphere is comprised of 95.32% carbon dioxide with 2.7% nitrogen and 1.6% argon, as well as a few other gases mixed in here and there. That loud noise that you just heard was the secondary engine starting to launch off. Its surface terrain is a bit interesting. There are 2 polar ice caps, a bunch of volcanoes, and of course impact craters since it's so close to the asteroid belt. In fact, its 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos, are both asteroids captured from the asteroid belt. Phobos being the largest. The interior of the planet is very similar to our own. Its crust is mainly made of iron. It gives it that red color because it's all rust. How it rusted, we don't know. That's another thing that we're going into investigate. It has a silicated... It has the same type of mantle as on Earth. It slides. They're tectonic plates. Made of stuff like... the liquid core is made of stuff like iron and silicone and the such. And then the possibly solid core is made out of iron, if it is solid. Maybe molten iron. It also appears to be a face-shaped formation on the surface, which is interesting. People actually thought that was an actual face for a time. And we have landed 4 satellites as of yet. We've had many satellites orbit, but we've had only 4 American rovers land on it. The Spirit, Opportunity, Curiosity, and Sojourner. We are also searching for the mineral exonite, which can possibly provide us with near infinite power, as it seems Mars is an excellent source of it below the surface. Halfway through the trip, after our first half of hypersleep, I will record Captain Log number 2. Signing out.
Great job.
Captain's Log number 4. It has been several weeks since we landed on planet Mars upon the spaceship J.A.F.F.A. We have discovered that most of the readings that we got from Earth have been true. The circumference of its orbit is in fact 1,429,085,000 52 kilometers, and its velocity of its orbit is 86,677 kilometers an hour. The other facts we got were basically except for its average temperature, which changed a bit from the readings that we were getting. We had said it was in the 70s, negative 70s last on Captain's Log 1, and in fact, based on our readings that we got from the planet, it is actually negative 81 degrees as its average temperature. The makeup of the atmosphere is the same, and exonite, which is one of the things that we came here to excavate, has disappeared on us. Not a clue where it went. We found no trace of it, except for 1 gram of it that we found underneath our ship, but that was about it. We don't know what this means. It could have just been really radioactive, and by the time we got here it all decayed, which is possible. Far-fetched, it could be some alien, but it's too cold for life to survive, so I don't know. That's all I got for this one, so and a few another what the
You shall surrender.
awkward, it speaks English. There's a gun!